Now I am going to spray the basket. I am not going to break my air fryer. Why is it every time I cook with this air fryer I break it?
Chicken dance.
Don't say it. The second you say it, like I feel like my arms go. No chicken dance. All right, let's fry some chicken. Now I'm doing it accidentally. All right, so you guys know how much I love to fry chicken, but like during the week with the oil and the mess, it's kind of a bit of a palaver. So what I want to do is figure out, can I fry some chicken in an air fryer so I can make one of my favorite Chinese recipes, lemon chicken, during the week without much fuss. Okay, let's do the chicken first of all. I am going to grab a hold of some chicken breasts. And yes, I know that like typically I'm a legs and thighs girl, but for me, like, I don't know, like with like lemon chicken or honey chicken, sometimes I feel like the chicken breast gives you kind of like that like chicken nugs kind of vibe, like nuggets and you know, that texture, and anyway, I like it. So we're going with that. I want to pop this in here and I'm gonna add in some flavoring here. So I want some soy sauce, some sesame oil. Just give that a bit of a mix. Okay, so for the breading situation, we're gonna do like a double dip here. So first of all, I want an egg. All right, so whenever I'm doing a breading kind of situation, I like to set up a bit of a station. So I've got my chicken, I've got my egg, got my flour. Wait, no, hold on. It's chicken, flour, then egg for this one, then back into the flour. But I've got my tray set up and I'm just gonna dump my chicken in the flour, first of all. And it's cool to get some of that marinade in there as well, because it kind of all helps to make things a bit kind of like craggly and, you know, all bitsy on the outside. And then those bits get really crunchy. So that's what you want. All right, now into the egg. Just kind of tap off some of that flour as you're going. All right, now mix that egg and the chicken. And now back into the flour. Okay, again, give that a mix. Make sure every little piece has some love here. Okay, so here are our lovely little chicken pieces. And you can see that kind of bitsy coating I was talking about. All right, chicken is good to go, so let's get that in the air fryer. I'm gonna spray the basket with a little bit of oil. Now, I know some of you guys had comments after my last air fried chicken recipe about not spraying the basket, but I don't know, I seem to think that it's a really cool, good thing to do. You kind of get a bit more crispy, but I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments if you have another suggestion. And I'm gonna just pop my chicken in here, and I just want one layer, and I want to evenly space them out this time, because last time I did it, they were a bit squishy. And I'm going to spray my chicken too. So let's get this going. I'm going to do 180 on here. 180? Yeah, I think, oh no, there's a little chicken drumstick on here. It says 200, so I'm going to do 200. And 5 minutes. So while the chicken's doing its thing, let's do our lemon sauce. What we're gonna do is start off with a little bit of oil in our saucepan here. All right, so a couple of the like special things that I put in my lemon sauce is some ginger first of all. I'm just gonna grate that straight into the saucepan. I haven't turned the heat on yet, by the way, because I don't want things to burn before I've got everything in there. So, some ginger. Ginger's kind of an optional actually. I really like it, but it does add sort of like an extra little bit fancy kind of dimension to your lemon sauce. So up to you whether you want to do that. I'm gonna add in some garlic as well. Now I'm gonna turn the heat on. I just want to be careful here because I want to take like the raw, harsh edge off that garlic, but I don't want it to color or brown at all. Okay, just another minute, well, not even a minute, like another 30 seconds or so. It's just slightly bubbling and that oil is taking on some of that flavor. So what else do I need? I need some lemons here. gonna use some sugar. You really do need that balance of the sugar and the acidic lemon. And I've got some Shaoxing wine here as well. That's kind of an optional. So if you want to keep your sauce alcohol free, just use more of the chicken stock. So we're also going to add chicken stock. All right, got everything ready. That is now starting to smell really good. So I'm going to go in with my wine. All right, those lemons are really juicy, so I think I just need those 2 halves. You need about 1/4 cup, so that's what you're looking for. Ooh, let's have a look and see what's happening. All right, we're kind of looking a bit brownish in there. I reckon that needs a turn and then like another 5 minutes. So, some tongs. I can feel it's kind of nice and crispy, the bits that are kind of a little bit brown. Still quite floury though. I wonder if that's going to sort itself out. Not sure. All right, let's give that a go. I reckon another 5 minutes and we'll see. All right, let's go back to the sauce, and I want this to kind of bubble away. I reckon for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna thicken it with some corn flour. Ooh, sauce is starting to smell good. Yum. Just waiting on that chicken. Actually, let's go have a look anyway. Let's see what's happening. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. Probably a little bit more, still a little bit more floury than I would like. Maybe I'll put a bit more oil on the second batch. I think that's my issue. But I don't want to overcook the chicken breast, so I am gonna get it out now. So we kind of got some browning happening. It is sort of crispy. It's gonna get sauce all over it anyway, so. All right, more oil for this batch, I think. Let's see how we go this time around with that little bit of extra oil. 10 minutes. Now, back over to our lemon sauce. Now, this guy is looking a little bit thicker and a bit more reduced. I'm gonna thicken up even more with some corn flour. Just a little bit here, a little bit of water. And then magically, we should have a very thick, shiny, glossy lemon sauce. So it's kind of like this kind of texture now, sort of coating the back of the spoon kind of texture. That's exactly what we want. A little sticky, so it kind of sticks to the outside of that chicken. All right, now while I'm waiting for that other batch of chicken, I just want a little bit of spring onion here. And we are just waiting for chicken.
Chicken there.
Don't say it. The second you say it, like I feel like my arms go. No chicken dance. All right, let's have a look in here, see how we're going. Oh yeah, I think these ones are way more kind of like evenly colored and crispy, more kind of golden brown. I like that. That's better. All right, so let's take our chicken over here, and I'm gonna toss this around like in the sauce. So I'll put this in a bowl. Just wanna taste this actually. That's really good. It's kind of got it's really quite lemony. It's quite tangy actually, so you might wanna pull back on the lemon if you're not a huge flavor of like really tangy things, but I really like that. A little bit of sweetness there as well. I do think though that I forgot to put some soy sauce in there. Just a little dash. Oh yeah, that gives it a nicer color too. That's really good now. Okay, so I'm gonna pour my sauce on top of my chicken. Give that a mix. And you can kind of hear that sound, like it's crispy and crunchy. That's cool. It's good. And that sauce kind of like gets soaked up by any of those little floury bits anyway, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's get these out on a plate. A little bit of spring onion on top. So there you go, guys. Lemon chicken, a little, I mean, so much easier because you don't have to, you know, get all the oil out and have all that mess and do the deep frying. But let's get in here and taste and see whether it is as good as a regular deep fried lemon chicken. Let's go. Smells good. It's shiny. I mean, it's good. You're kind of getting that chicken nugget kind of feeling here. If you have a look in here, you can see that you've got, you know, that nice little crust around the outside there, and then your kind of, you know, saucy stickiness all on that sort of crispy coating, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think you quite get the same crunchy texture as a fried version, but I mean, for a midweek, no fuss, easy kind of thing, I'd do it again. You can stay. But I'm still frying the chicken properly on the weekend. Because frying chicken is a joy forever.
If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks, guys.